guys, so I'm back at my dad's house at the garage. Tonight we are if I can spin you around. No, that's crap. If I can, let's go outside. We are gonna get the Astra in the garage because we're going to pull the engine and gearbox on it actually. That van there is, I'm getting it ready for my mobile balloting business, which has been going for about 6 months I suppose. So I bought that van there to fix it up. So I'm going to pull the engine and gearbox out of it, clean all the engine bay up, put new turbo on it, new clutch and stuff like that. Just make sure it's all good mechanically really, but first we got to get the Nova out, and then we've also got to move the Corsa out the way. Then we can pull the van in here and we can get started on it. So yeah, as you might know from one of my previous videos, the clutch on the Corsa is not working, so we're going to have to push that out of the way. That's going to be tricky because it's got a lock diff. Just going to have to try and push that out the way somewhere, and then try and move this somewhere as well. And it's also ran out of petrol, so we can't even start it and drive it. So it's going to be a lot of pushing. So so I'll update you once I've hopefully got the van in the garage. Times like these where you could really use 2 people. Just get started. Right, well, we've got the Nova moved. Yes, we've got the Nova moved. Now I've got to try and pull that back up that slab there with a lock diff, and it's wet outside. Yeah, boy. We're in the Astra now. I'm going to turn it around. Well, I'm actually going to back it in, so I've got more room at the front of the garage to pull the engine out. So yeah, we'll do that now. Right, after a lot of messing it around, trying to back it around there, that fence like comes in. I was absolutely we got the van in here, so we're gonna jack it up on all fours, take the bonnet off, like completely off, take it off. I am gonna put some new seats in this, new steering wheel, stuff like that. It's already got a boost gauge, not really necessary, but it's already got a head unit and stuff, and very nice. Let's see what I do have. Very nice. Yeah, it's also going to be wrapped soon, in a couple of weeks. The paint on this is absolutely. It's got like aftermarket rear bumper, aftermarket side skirts, bonnet pins and sun strip, just a couple of little touches. I want to get like new headlights, new grille, potentially smooth all this out so there's not like this indentation for the square plate, then put like the plate over here on the corner. Just a couple of little things, like, you know, nothing major. End of the day, it's just going to be like a work van, so I'm not too fussed about it really. Not sure about keeping these roof bars or not. I'm kind of undecided, not entirely sure. So this is going to be the van that I'm going to try and fix up, and yeah, hopefully get it looking a lot nicer than it is now, because it is absolutely toast at the moment. It is terrible. Right, we're going to start with the bonnet, get the bonnet off. Oh. Yeah, I just broke the grill. Oh well. No worries. Get that changed anyway, so it looks like 213s, and then that should whip straight off.
Try and hold this somehow.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Right. We got it. Right, so there we go. That literally took like 2 seconds. Bonnet's off. Here is the power plant. It's just like a 1.7 diesel Isuzu engine actually. So yeah, made by Isuzu. Absolutely janky eBay cold air intake on it. Right, so this is how far I've got in about 15 minutes. Pull like battery out. That's a fuse box. No, it's not. It's a relay box holder. A relay holder, battery tray, header tank, stuff like that. Started disconnecting like the harness, the wiring harness from the engine. Just trying to get everything out the way that I can, just to make it easier to pull everything out, and you know, nothing's in the way, nothing's going to get caught on anything. So yes, that's where we are at the moment. Right, another update. Got the intercooler piping off, intake pipe off the turbo. Just put my finger in there. There's a bit of free play, nothing major. Let me see if I can get this torch set up for you. So I can get my hand down in there. It's a little bit, but it's... Oh, can't see. Oh, there we go. It's just a little bit, and whether you can hear that through the camera or not, I don't know. It's nothing major, but I mean, I am going to be doing quite a lot of miles in this van. So I'm thinking just while it's out, I might just replace it anyway. There we go. It's so deceiving, it just looks like it will just slide straight out there. Right, so I think I'm going to call it a night now. It's about 9 o'clock. I've got it quite stripped down, and it's been about 2 hours. I mean, I've been taking my time. You know, there's absolutely no rush for doing this at all. I mean, it's just going to get done when it gets done, and it'll be on the road, you know, whenever. So, and also if you haven't tried it, Pepsi Max Ginger mixed with Jack Daniels. Best drink ever. But yeah, I mean, it's getting there. I mean, the top is basically all stripped down. There's like a couple of water pipes and stuff in places, and then just got to go underneath. Oh, and like a gear linkage and stuff in the gearbox, but that's pretty easy. Then I'll have to go underneath, pull the shafts out, stuff like that, and then I mean it'll basically be ready to pull out tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to bed now, clean up, get some rest, and then I'll start working on it again tomorrow. Hopefully get it out for you guys. Right guys, so it's the next day. That's how far I got with the Astra last night. And I've just moved the cars back out because I'm gonna get these sheds here, there, over in that corner there, so that we can fit like another 1 or 2 cars down here. I'll clear the back of the house up a bit. So yeah. This is running nicely. It's a couple hours later now, and I've basically just been trying to sort the garage out, trying to get a bit more room in here to work, because there was so much crap, like there's no room at all to like get down, like, you know, beside the car and jack it up or anything. It was just dreadful. Just pulled the shed off this base, and this base is absolutely rotten. Like, it's mouldy, there's holes in it and kicked straight through it. It's rotten. So obviously emptied it all out and stuff. But there is, however, this base here, which was already here when Dad bought this house. So it's a bit bigger than the actual shed. But I measured it, it will fit. It's going to stick out. Like, the shed will probably sit about here, and this will stick out. But I mean, it's not nowhere near as rotten or anything as that one over there. You can't use that at all. So just going to test fit the shed on there, and then I'll get back. Right, so the shed is all screwed down. All this stuff here is actually all Dad's stuff, and he doesn't want it in the shed anymore, so we're going to chuck it inside, and then we can actually use that shed for like all my spare parts for my race cars and stuff. So I've actually at the moment, let me just show you. I've actually at the moment got all my spare wheels and tyres and stuff. Oh, how do we do this? Down the side in this gate, which is not ideal at all. So I might actually move them all into that shed there, but we'll see. So yeah, this is what it's looking like at the moment. Still pretty messy. I'll clear a few other things up, and then I'll get cracking on moving that shed and clearing all this. Don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'll find somewhere for it. So the plan is, once all that is cleared out, we should be able to fit both the race cars down the side, or like that car and one of the other race cars or something. The Nova is definitely going down here. So yeah, once that's all cleared out, we might build like a carport so that like we can work on cars outside in the rain. Now it's getting closer to winter. So yeah, that's what it's looking like at the moment. Absolute heat at the moment, but yeah, it should be good once it's all done. So this is where I'm at the moment. I've cleared most of this stuff down the side. That base has got to go to the dump. There's a ton of stuff behind that tanker there that needs to go to the dump. But yeah, the sheds are both over here now. So that means these cars can go one behind the other down there. Or maybe if we get one right up against that fence and move that ladder, we might be able to fit two side by side down there. But I mean, is it really worth it? I don't really know. But yeah, so I'll put this car up there and just see what it looks like, and then if I think it'll be worth putting both side by side down there, then I probably will. Right, so just moved the Nova down here. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks, yeah, that is a lot better. So now this is gonna go right up behind it, as close as I can get it. Probably just bumper to bumper, I think, and then there should be a lot more room around here. Right, so that's the outside done. Both the stock rods are here. So yeah, all this area is a lot more free now, and it just looks a lot more tidy now. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Gonna finally crack on with this. I was meant to start it this morning. It's now 2 PM, 2:30, and I haven't even touched it yet. So we're now gonna get the engine out of this. So this is the problem I've got at the moment with the van. I just jacked it up. It was sat on an axle stand on this side already, so I was jacking up the other front corner, and all of a sudden the van just dropped. So and then I saw rust, so it took the skirt off, looked underneath, and wow. I think it needs a bit of welding. I did also just check up the other side and got the skirts off on the other side just to check if there was any rust there or not, but there isn't, so thank God. Hopefully this will be the only rust issue that I come across. I have had a good look around and I can't see anything else, so hopefully it's just this one corner here. What I'm going to do now, because I can't really do much else to that rear quarter until I actually get my welder here, so thinking I might just crack on and try and get this engine out. I mean, I thought that was going to be a much longer procedure, trying to get all back to clean metal and stuff, but it really wasn't. So I think I'm honestly just going to start stripping down the suspension. I got the centre nut off the drive shafts already, both sides. Just got to pop the ball joints off, everything like that, pull the shafts out, and then from there there's just a couple pipes. I mean, there is this main diesel pipe here. Apart from that, I think it's mainly just like wire and harness and stuff still connected in a couple places, and then like the gear linkage, so it shouldn't be that bad a job. Right, so I've just been under the car for like half an hour trying to get these exhaust bolts undone, and yeah, downpipe is now off. So next thing will be the front dog bone mount, and then the rear gearbox mount, which is back there. Don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. So we'll crack on. I've also noticed that the bushing on this front dog bone mount is actually, on one section it's actually split right here. Yeah, so as I thought, this this dog bone mount is absolutely toast. So gonna need a new one of them. 100%. Oh wow. Damn. Alright guys, well the engine is now free and swinging. There's just one more bolt on a mount at the back gearbox mount, and then take a couple, unplug a couple things, and then whip the gear selector off. I probably could just sort of oh shit, just slipped. Probably could just sort of like take the cables off, but I mean these are only like 411 mils, and then they just pop off, so I might just do that. So yeah, it's nearly ready to come out. Right, we're as low as we can possibly go on the axle stands, and still not enough, so I'm going to just try and sort of like lift it up over. Lift it up and get it as high as I can. This is also very, very slowly dropping. Needs some more oil in it, I think, but it does very slowly drop. Jesus. Out. Oh god. Oh, I'm so glad it's out. So glad. Damn, that is a mess. It is out. We got there. Bit of a pain at some points, but we got there. Yes. Alright, well, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.